Okay, Khalid. So, welcome to our live QA session. My name is Gautham KOLLURI, and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and founder director of CIP Study Abroad. And today we have a live session, and we have Khalid here from Egypt, right? So, Khalid, quick question. I'm going through your GCMS notes. You previously had, you reached out to me because you have refusals here. So you had 2 refusals, right, Khalid?
Yes, sir. I have 2 refusals.
Okay, so your profile is you have a bachelor, you're 30 years old and you're from Egypt, and you have a bachelor's 80%, master's 3.1, master of science in structural engineering, and applied in civil engineering. Okay, so which university did you have acceptance, Khalid?
Concordia University in Montreal.
Concordia University in Montreal. It's a good university. So
Yeah.
and did you, so 2 things which are very important, Khalid, when it comes to the study visa. One, the proposed program of study should not be a repetition of what you have previously studied. Okay, so did you you studied masters in structural engineering and you have applied for masters of civil engineering, right? Again, you
Yeah.
have in your statement of purpose, you have to clearly explain how the program of study is different from your previous masters. That is very important. Second, finances are very important as well, right? So how many funds did you tell me about the finances, what you have showed?
Scholarship. It will give me about $25,000 for the whole
Okay, so you
program.
have a
And
scholar, you had a scholarship of $25,000 from Concordia University.
yeah, for the 2
Okay,
years,
for the two
I
years
will. Yeah, $25,000, and my supervisor will help me with about $35,000.
So how much
And
funds did
and
you
he
show in your
uh,
account?
sent me an
How,
official letter for this issue. I attached the official letter from the
okay,
professor
Khalid,
with the
yeah, Khalid, how much funds did you show in your account?
about 85
You showed
85
$85,000.
yeah, $85,000.
That's very good. So you showed $85,000 in your account.
Yeah. Sorry, bank account. I showed 26, but the overall the scholarship was bank
You cannot
account was
count the scholarship. See, one thing which is very important, I have seen many visa refusals for PhD students who have full funding. It is very important, even though you have a scholarship, you still have to show that the visa office to the visa officer that you have sufficient funds. So you have to show your total 2 years tuition fees and also the living expenses.
Yeah. You mean I must do this in the next time? Yeah.
Yes, if you want to apply for a 3rd time, you will have to apply for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Okay, if you need the services of as a legal representative, I can support your application as well. But again, unfortunately, once you make a mistake, things, once you get a refusal, it makes things more complicated as well. So from your situation, you already have 2 visa refusals. If you had taken a proper advice, and if you had showed money for your in your first application, the chances of visa approval would have been very good, right? Unfortunately, you applied 2nd time, and again your 2nd application was refused as well. So remember, very
Yeah.
important, it is to show the financials as well. Even if you are getting your scholarship and a teaching assistantship from your university, you have to show the tuition fees, full tuition fees for your 2 years education and living expenses.
Yeah. But there is another issue. I applied for Master of Science, and I have already my Master of Science here in Egypt. So it will be an issue for the officer, or it will be fine?
We see, I actually discussed, I've just explained you this. So it is very, since you already have a master's, you have to clearly explain how the program you're planning to study is different from the master's what you had from Egypt. Okay, that is very important. Look at the curriculum, right? What are you planning to study in your master's in University of Concordia? Check your curriculum in the university in Egypt where you graduated. How is the program different? What are the different subjects? You studied structural engineering and you're planning to study civil engineering. You have to highlight this as well.
Yeah, yeah. But it's not mandatory to apply for PhD or change my program for the next time. Yeah.
You don't have, see, you can, if you have an opportunity for PhD, definitely you can apply for PhD. And if the program, if you are able, if you see that the program is different, right, then, sorry, just give me a second. Okay, yeah. So, that's very important as well. Okay.
Yeah. You mean I can apply for the visa next time with my program, Master of Science? It's okay, but I
See,
need to.
we have approvals from Egypt, right? Shaki was approved from Egypt. We have approvals from Egypt as well. So there is no country where there is 100% visa approval rate, unfortunately, right? We can do our best, but the rest, the decision is lies with the visa officer, right? So as an experienced consultant, and I previously worked in Conestoga College, Mohawk College, and we have supported many students, so we can definitely advise you on this. So two things which are very important. You can, if you want to proceed with the current program, make sure that you clearly explain the visa officer how the proposed program is different from what you previously studied, the masters you had from Egypt. And second, show more finances. Okay, these two things are very important. Unfortunately, because of the high volume, we have 15 offices in 5 countries and processing teams, and I have a lot of work. We have many applications to take care, and I will not be, this is every Monday and Wednesday, we try to give free consultations in Canada. As a legal professional, people, everybody has families and business to take care, right? If you go to a lawyer, they will charge you $200 for a 30-minute or a 1 hour consultation, right? A legal immigration consultant might charge $100, but as a social entrepreneur, this is my, I try to help all the students who are in a CIP Facebook group. I cannot just go on talking every day, all the time, because I have emails to do. But during the live sessions, you can always reach out to me and we can discuss. Okay. So remember again what I just mentioned. If you want to proceed with your current university Concordia master's program, make sure that you clearly explain the visa officer how the proposed program is different. Second, the tuition fees, and you already know the reasons why the visa officer has refused. Okay, you have your GCMS notes. In your statement of purpose, write a proper justification addressing the issues which have been mentioned in your GCMS notes.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, but according, I have another issue. According to IELTS score, I get general IELTS, not academic, but I don't send it in the two times before.
It is
So
very important, Khaled. IELTS is very important. You have to submit. See, visa officer will definitely look at your academics, the program of study, and your language abilities. It is very important to submit your IELTS to the visa office. Without IELTS, it is not advisable, because one of the criteria for admission requirement in any program in a college or a university is your IELTS. Unless the college gives in writing, and unless the institution gives in writing that we do not require IELTS for this. But again, still, in the best interest of your application and the visa approval, it is very important to submit your IELTS score.
even if it's general, not academic.
That's fine, as long as you have a higher score. Okay, anything your see, for masters the requirement is 6.5 with no band less than 6, right? If you have a lower IELTS 5.5, then that will be a negative point. So if you have your IELTS 6.5 with no band less than 6, then you can submit. So Concordia University gave you acceptance without IELTS?
Duolingo. I chosen Duolingo.
Duolingo, Hawaii. Of course, you see, how could you submit? Who is helping you with your application? Why did you submit your application without IELTS? English proficiency is very important for a visa process. You cannot do that, Khalid.
Yeah.
You know, you are an excellent student, and you're very you're very fortunate with your, because of your academics. You have scholarship, you have acceptance to a very good university. I work with so many students. I'm yet to come across students who have received a scholarship from University of Concordia to study masters. Very limited.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so too many mistakes what you have done. Make sure that you have good English, 6.5 with no band less than 6. You explain properly about the program, explain your prospects. You have clearly the visa officer mentioned why your application is why they refused the application. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I have a question here. I tried to contact you several times on WhatsApp, but there has been no response from your side. I can Galaxy Note. See, I have advised many times. I receive hundreds of messages. If you are interested to apply through CIP, through our offices, kindly request you to post to email info@cipstudyabroad.com. Okay, this is very important. Unfortunately, WhatsApp messages, Facebook messages, Instagram messages, it's very difficult to keep track all the social, Telegram, Signal, and there are so many social networks. It is not an official channel to reach out to me. And please email info@cipstudyabroad.com, and me and my team will respond. Okay, so it's info@cipstudyabroad.com. Galaxy Note 9, who is this?
Hi, this is Anmol. Actually, I've tried to contact, but the thing is, so I've actually
No,
shared my details as
Anmol.
well.
Yeah, just hold on a second. Are you Anmol? Are you Galaxy
Yeah.
Note 9?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because I see there is a Galaxy Note 9 and also Anmol.
There are two actually. I'm the other one, so it's the same name.
A Galaxy Note 9 as well, right? So somebody just posted that they are unable to reach me. Galaxy Note 9 posted. Who's
Yes,
the,
it was me, Anmol. I'm Anmol
it
as
was
well.
you. Okay, Anmol, you are a CIP student. Give me a call. Can you call
So,
me, Anmol?
no, I don't have the contact details at the moment.
Anmol,
Oh,
my
I have it.
numbers are in every message you have. You're applying. You are in
Yes,
touch with Krunal, right, Anmol?
Mr.
yes.
Gautam, there are two Anmols over here, so there's the confusion. So Galaxy Note 9 is Anmol as well, and Krunal guy is another Anmol.
Have his number. You try getting.
Okay.
So
So just give me a second. Let me just go through
the
this.
one
So
that was Anmol Rajpal. The Galaxy Note 9 is Anmol Rajpal.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
thank you. So Anmol Jain and Anmol Rajpal. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just go through. So who is Galaxy 9?
Galaxy Note 9 is Anmol Rajpal, and the other one is Anmol Jain.
Okay. Can I talk to Anmol Rajpal? I'm just following the order of the
Yes,
questions
yes.
very
We're
quickly.
talking to Anmol Rajpal only at the moment.
Yeah, Anmol Rajpal, thank you for
Yes.
reaching out, Rajpal. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, we have so many messages coming in, and unfortunately, it's very difficult to follow up on each email. So, what is your
Yeah.
profile, Anmol?
So
How
I've
old are
actually,
you, and what is your
yes.
profile?
So I'm 24 at the moment. I've done my bachelor's from Australia, and I've done in a bachelor's in business and commerce. So it's major in accounting, and
You
I've
already
done
done
it.
your master's as well, or only
No,
bachelor's?
not master's. I've already done my bachelor's here, not the
Okay,
master's at the moment. At the moment, I've already taken my, the temporary residency, which is the work visa here. So I've worked
okay,
in accounting field over there for 2
okay,
years. And then at the moment I just had to extend my visa so that I could stay here for a little bit longer. I've
okay,
already applied my PR here, but it's like, no, it's not PR, it's like an EOI system. here as well.
Okay,
It's
expression of
like
interest
it's
is
in the
yeah.
pool. Yes, it's in the pool as well. So I've got my 90 points there. And but the thing is, over here it's very hard at the moment to get in accounting field on 90 points. It's very hard. So the benchmark at the moment is around 110. It's jumped up very high.
We
So
actually, Anmol, I
yes,
actually have good news today. If you are in a Facebook group, are you in a
yeah.
Facebook group, Anmol?
And I don't think so. No, not yet.
Okay, let me just share you. Today, we actually had an approval from Australia. So a student, Tariq Aziz, I will post our Facebook link here. We
Yeah.
have one of the largest Facebook groups for study and immigration. And so this student is from Australia in a very similar situation like you. He
Yeah.
applied to Conestoga College for financial technology program, and his visa was approved today in 48 days after we submitted.
All right. That's good. But the thing
Yeah.
is, so
Mhm.
after that, I had to apply for the extension of the thing. So I had to apply for a student visa. So at the moment, I'm enrolled in graduate diploma in management, and
In
that is
management.
yes, and that is gonna end around September end, I think.
Okay.
So I was planning to apply for the student kind of a scenario in Canada. So I was looking for options, and I wanted to take your help in that. I just wanted to have a guidance of how I can move
Sure.
in that
See,
direction.
this is the yeah, Admol will be happy to help you. Please spend some time in our Facebook group. But again, a couple of things which just caution here. I was very happy today to see the refusal because previously approval today, but previously I have seen refusal of students who applied from Australia and New Zealand,
Hmm.
where the visa officer clearly mentioned that there are many universities and colleges in Australia and New Zealand,
Yeah, yeah,
and it doesn't make sense for the student to
yeah.
leave and come to Canada. But today is a change in the policy which we
Uh-huh.
have not had. But again, when you remember, Anmol, when you are applying from a third country which is not your home country, it is very difficult to prove ties to your home country. The
Yep.
risk of visa refusal is high. Okay.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, because of the COVID, you are stuck in Australia. If you had applied from India,
Yep.
no issues. I am
Is it
80 to
is it possible
90%
that I go
confident.
back to India? Sorry to cut you. Is it possible if I go back to India and apply from there?
Yes, it is possible, but again, there is never 100% approval. 80 to 90% I'm positive, but again, there's also a 10 to 20% risk here, right? So from this situation, see, remember, there's always you might be in a situation where if you come to India, in worst case, if your visa is refused, you need a backup plan. Will you be
Yeah.
able to still get back to Australia?
Australia, I don't think so, because that's I've already utilized my work visa. So if I wouldn't have utilized my work visa, then there would have been still chance to come back.
Okay.
So that's why I was asking, because see, I wanted to apply from you guys only. So that's why I wanted to ask upfront that is it which one do you think is better, to apply from Australia or from India?
Okay. Uh, India has a very high visa approval rate. Australia,
Uh-huh.
you are a temporary resident. You are not
Yes.
an Australian national, and it is very
Yes.
difficult as an Indian passport holder applying from
Yep.
Australia to
Yep.
prove ties to your home country when you're living in Australia,
Of course. Yes.
right?
Mhm.
So
Yep.
this is important. Okay.
Okay.
So send an email, join the group, and send an email to info@studyabroad.com, and we will discuss. I
And
will
one more
delegate
thing.
you. Yeah.
One more thing that at the moment, suppose like right at the moment I'm on my student visa here, but it's not arrived yet. I'm on bridging at the moment. I applied it in October, November, something like that, and from then until now I'm on bridging visa. So I haven't really got my student visa yet. So that's why I'm working still full time on my normal working visa kind of a working right here.
And when do
But
you
the thing,
anticipate to get your decision?
to be honest, I don't know, because even my agent, I asked them that when do you think they are gonna get it? So they were like, it's been still 7 to 8 months. no person has got it, because the process is so late that they are giving the student visas very very late. So it's taking a lot of time, and for me it's been already, I think, 4 to 5 months that I've applied the student visa, and it has not come yet. So but what I wanted to ask mainly was, if I apply for the Canada one, how can I apply it? Because until September I'm on student visa here, in terms of the everything, right?
So Anmol,
Yeah.
getting back to your question, what are your
Yeah.
future prospects in Australia if you stay there? Once you get your study permit, what
Yeah.
next?
In terms of after study purposes, I've already, I've got experience in accounting, I've got experience in other fields as well. So I've got like a basic knowledge of all the like different industries at the moment still. So I've got my prospect is of course getting PR first of all. And I've got, in my future prospects, I've got my job secured already, because I'm working in an industry at the moment which is like, kind of a business field, and I've got a very very vast future in that industry, which is gonna help me in future as well, settling down in Australia. So that is what my main concern is. If I settle down in Australia, of course that's gonna help me a lot. But that's why I had to get my backup plan ready. That's what my main concern was. That's why I was thinking of Canada as well, that if by chance nothing happens here, so I have my backup ready.
Okay. So, my only concern, Anmol, is, if you uh, take the hardship of coming to India and apply, I am positive 70 to 80% should be fine. But again, 20 to 30%, there's always a risk of refusal, right? So from this perspective, what would be your code? Think about it. Give me a
Mm-hmm.
call tomorrow and we will discuss. Tomorrow we don't have a live session. So live sessions we only have on Monday and Wednesday. Call me
Right.
tomorrow and we will discuss in detail.
What
Take your time.
what time
Okay.
around? What time around is are you will be available?
Uh, Usually, this time is more comfortable.
All
What
right,
time is
not
it
a
for you
problem.
now?
At the moment, it's 2:30 a.m.
2:30 a.m. Oh, okay. So just give me a second. So I guess then, in the morning when you wake up in the morning,
Yep.
give me, it's going to be night for me and then we can talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, not a problem. Not a problem. Thank you so much for that.
Gautam sir, may I speak with you?
Yes, please just hold on a second. And I'm just going through the questions as
Mhm.
per. Please bear with me here. Yeah, Yash, are you here, Yash? So I think Yash is out, not here. And then Khayyum Mirza. Khayyum, are you here, Khayyum? Okay, Khayyum Mirza, from Mumbai. Yesterday I talked to you. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, yes, Khayyum, please remind me, Khayyum, how can I help you?
So, sir, actually, yesterday I was asking about like due to COVID, my IELTS got delayed. So
Okay,
probably in May 1st, I'll be going for my IELTS exam. So the
okay.
result will be coming after 10 to 15 days. So after
So,
that, I will start. Yes.
so which program have you, did we discuss, Khayyum?
So like you told me, just email me or like you didn't give me like properly the answers because someone asked again the question.
So
So you
remind
got.
me, आपका email क्या है? Let me know your email.
सर
Did you
मैंने
email?
email नहीं नहीं I haven't emailed you sir.
You
I
haven't
want.
emailed. So remind me your profile, आपका फिर से.
Yeah. मैं मैं एक्चुअली like 2018 में आपको मेल किया था. I had done BA Bachelor of Art and my percentage was 45. So you recommended me that I should go do Bachelor again. So just now I'm completed my bachelor and result भी आने वाला है next month में. So मैं एक्चुअली जो कंप्यूटर लाइन में जाना चाहता हूँ. मैंने अभी जस्ट कंप्यूटर साइंस से किया बीएससी, बट मेरा
BSc
आईएलटीएस जो है
Computer Science. What is
Yeah.
your age, Kayum?
28.
28. Okay, and आपका work experience?
I have done work for around like 3 years in Saudi Arabia as a computer technician.
Okay, so after graduation, you went to Saudi and then you worked as a computer technician.
Yes, and then I came here and I reached out to you, and then my profile was weak, so I started doing the bachelor again in computer because my past experience was in computer, so
Is
that's
it
why I
okay?
did.
Yeah.
So now I'm
So
looking forward to. Yeah.
okay, Kayum, what we can do is if give me a call in the morning when you wake up, okay?
Mhm.
And I'll schedule a meeting during the course of the day, and then when TV can take it forward. Okay, this is something which will take some time to discussion, and I don't want to keep you waiting out here. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay, sir. It's okay, no problem.
Okay, give me a call in the morning.
Should I call you on WhatsApp or like I already reached out with one of your staff here in India.
Okay, who are you in touch with?
Actually, he was from Hyderabad. I forgot the name actually. Been
Okay,
like 2
connect.
years.
Okay, I will connect you with Adiba from our North India team, and she will take care. Okay.
I live in Mumbai. If someone is in Mumbai, then that would be better for me.
See, आज के दिन में जो है ना, see, technology is at your fingertips. You don't really have
Yeah.
to go out. You're reaching. I am here in Canada, and we are talking, and it is very difficult, as we are not big companies with millions of investment coming in. It is very difficult for me to open office in every city and have a staff, right? So unfortunately, we
Certainly.
have processing teams in North India, South India, West India. East India, unfortunately, we haven't actually started anything because, limited. It's not the culture out there is not many people actually go out to try to study abroad. So do reach out to me,
Understood.
and I will delegate you Adiba from my team. We actually have a person from Mumbai joining our team. Gokul will be joining our team from Mumbai, but again, that is in the next 1 to 2 months where will work out.
Certainly, sir. I'll reach out to you directly. Like I'll message you. I'll give you everything. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Kayum. Take care.
Okay.
So the next question is from Arya. Arya? Okay, that's good news here. Devinder Singh, congratulations. So one of our students who was previously refused has been approved. Has been approved visa. Very nice student and very good academics as well. Unfortunately, sometimes there's no logic, but it has, it's been difficult, but I'm glad it worked out. That's great news, Devinder. Very nice student. That is great news. I am very, very happy for them. Okay, so Aryan, are you here, Aryan? Okay. Yeah, I see people who have raised their hands. Please post a question and a short intro, your name and the city, and I can get back to you on that. Okay.
Hi, Gautam sir. This is Anmol here. I think you missed that.
Yes, Anmol. Yeah, please go ahead.
We've been in discussion for my wife's profile from Dubai, if you remember. Loyalist College Cloud Computing. We've been in touch.
Yes, I remember. What's your wife's name, Anmol?
Kajal.
Kajal. Yes, yeah.
So we applied, we did a flywire transaction on the 26th of Feb. Confirmation 1st of March that the funds have been transferred to the. However, no updates on LOA till now.
How many days have passed?
If I would suppose to say working days, I would say 10.
Okay, I will check in. Should be fine. Sometimes there's a lot of arrivals happening now. There might be some delay, but again, as long as the funds have delivered, it should be fine. Okay, so you already have received your acceptance letter and you paid your tuition fees, right? For Kajal.
No, we are an offer letter. My mistake. An offer letter is what I'm asking about. A decision letter. I'm not sure if I'm saying the right terminology. We've given.
Okay, so you only applied for the program and you have not received the decision as yet. Yeah. So for September intake, things are a bit slow now.
Okay.
It will take time. Loyalist College is taking some time to give the decisions. So please bear, and I'm hopeful that in the next 2 to 3 weeks we might get decisions. Okay.
Another question was, since we stay here in Dubai. Currently, my wife Kajal, she is in India. So, any chance, or should we ensure that anything in India needs to be pre-done currently in India, because later on she'll be going for the visa process. But any steps, maybe she can finish a task or something that needs to be done in terms of visa processing, let's say signing of papers, documentation, or anything?
There's nothing as of yet. For visa documentation, it is biomedical, medical, and the finances. The finances we need the most recent.
Finances, sorry.
And finances, if we are showing any documentation, we need the most recent documents.
Would a CA report is fine in our case, because we usually do not file ITRs. Is it okay?
A CA report is fine because you are from the Middle East, right?
Yeah. Perfect. That's it. That's it for now. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, and let me just get to. Okay, so I have
Hello, sir.
Ayum we are done, and then Ria, and then Galaxy Note 9.
Hello, sir.
Right. Yes, Anmol Jain. Yeah, sorry, just hold on a second. I'm just going through the order of the questions received here. So Bhagya here, Bhagya.
Yes, I am here. Yes.
Yeah, Bhagya. So for all the people who are in the Zoom session, kindly request you to post a short message, your name and the city you're from, and then we can take it forward. Okay. So Bhagya, yes, please, Bhagya. Thanks for waiting. You've been waiting for some time. Yes.
Yeah. So my profile, I'm 22 years old.
Okay.
And I'm from Lucknow in
UP.
Okay. And I did my bachelor's in petroleum engineering, and I'm 2020 passed out.
Okay.
And I studied petroleum engineering, and I have been working as a business analyst. First, I was an intern, and now I'm working as full-time business analyst.
Okay. So very interesting change of profile from petroleum engineering to business analyst. So business analyst, is it more IT related, or is it more into anything related to the petroleum industry?
Yeah. So my work is basically data management, but the data I manage, I use Excel and SQL, but that data is of petroleum engineering.
Okay, interesting. Okay. So have you researched anything, any programs, any institutions here? And what is your percentage in your bachelor's?
Yeah. So my 10th percentage is 95, 12th is 91.6, and bachelor's is 89.
That's very good. Okay. So at any specific university or a program, what you have checked in?
Yeah, due to my finances, I was not planning to go to a university for master. I was looking for.
क्या नाम है आपका? What is your name?
Bhagya Chandani.
Bhagya Chandani. See, Bhagya, it is a very wrong misconception that university is expensive and colleges are cheap. It is not true. Except, when you're looking at top universities like UBC and Toronto and York, yes, they are expensive, but there are other universities also where the tuition fees are affordable, same as in line with the colleges as well. Okay, you are a top, you have top academics, you are a very good student, and top universities do not work with consultants, but we have an manager in our team. If you want to have a guidance with the process, do reach out, send an email to info@cipstudyabroad.com, Akilaji, and she will help you with the whole process. She's a very experienced person and she's been in my team for many years. Okay, so getting back to the question, yes, you can apply for masters. I would strongly suggest you to apply for masters. Trent University, did you check Trent University? In fact, we've had some students who actually had scholarships as well. He received scholarships from Trent University. They have a program which is big data analytics. The only concern for me, Bhagya, आपके लिए जो है ना, your work experience is very limited, right? You only graduated in 2020, then you have an internship, and then you're working as a business analyst. So kind of, I am actually worried from the visa perspective. Your academics are very good. If you had any IT related education, it would not really be any issue at all, right? To be honest, I would have been more at peace, but because of your petroleum engineering background and your work experience, which is not really much, just about a year, right?
Yeah.
So it's limited. So I would, that's something which I'm a bit concerned. So from this perspective, research, take your time, reach out to Akilaji, and look for masters as a priority. So, if you had less than 70%, yes, I would have advised you. If you don't find anything, please reach out to me. There are some institutions, we have 1-year programs and 2-year programs in data analytics. We'll be happy to help you. Okay.
Yes. Can I get the mail ID in the chat?
info@cipstudyabroad.com. Maybe I'll just forward it to you. Yeah.
Okay, so I can spend in Indian currency 30 lakh rupees.
30 lakh rupees is 15 lakhs. Aram se ho jayega, is about 30 lakhs is about $60,000, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. You can do 2 masters with that.
I have to do 2 masters, 1 year each. That is the process.
No, you can even do 2 masters with that. See, the tuition fees in Canada is usually about $35,000 to $40,000. Okay.
Yeah. So the reason I was unable to get into a core job was because the sector was sort of dying in India.
I know. Yeah.
So I had to make this transition. So I can do any masters related to business or management, but since I have a job in analytics, so I was more inclined towards that. I'm ready to improve and I'm ready to work more and increase my work experience if you would suggest me to do so.
Definitely, yes. Reach out. Work experience is very good. September mein jo hai, it's a bit late for September. We can definitely look into January. Reach out, email info@cipstudyabroad.com, and my Akilaji will connect with you, and I'll also personally connect with you as well. But again, she is, top universities do not pay, but again, just to support good students like you, we still take an effort. It's not really much money. I think Akilaji, she charges just about 5,000 rupees for the whole process. But do reach out, and she's a very resourceful lady, and she'll help you with it. Okay.
Okay. So you suggest me a master's degree instead of a PG diploma?
Definitely. I mean, you have good academics, and January ke liye agar kuch hoga, so you should definitely look into that. Okay. Okay, so guys, good news. I when we started the live session today, I told you that there's an important update coming in. So I just see that there is, a new update. I think you are probably the first people here seeing this update. So let me just share you. There is a big update, which I haven't really read it, but again, this is an update, public policy update by the government of Canada to support temporary residents, international students who are in Canada, and temporary workers with the permanent residency option. So this is a backgrounder. Let's give this public policy consideration. So what exactly is this? So based on the public policy considerations, delegated officers may grant permanent residency status to foreign nationals who meet the following conditions. So this is a pathway for immigration for temporary residents in Canada. This is a new pathway, and let's go through, because I haven't read it. This is the first time I just got this link and I am looking at here. So it is based on the public policy concern, delegated officers may grant permanent resident status to foreign nationals who meet the following conditions. The foreign national must have accumulated at least 1 year of work experience, equivalent or in part-time, in an eligible occupation list in the 3 years before the date. Stream A, so there are two streams here. One, experience must be acquired in Annex A. Experience cannot combine with Annex. So there's, as per the new pathway, there are two streams, Stream A and Stream B, which has a list of occupations. I'm not sure what this. Let's go down. They must be employed in Canada in an occupation at the time of application for permanent residencies here. And the employment must meet the section, have attained a proficiency. So they have completely, the English requirement is basically 4. CLB 4, which is the lowest English requirement we have ever seen. So anybody basically who has a 1 year work experience, has occupation in Stream A and B with a 4, will get the permanent residence to Canada. And what it says is English proficiency. This must be done. Okay, here. This must be demonstrated by the results of evaluation by organization and institution designated. Reside in Kerala reside in Canada with valid temporary resident status and be physically. Wow, this is basically PR for everybody. Anybody who is in Canada on a temporary status here and has completed 1 year work experience with a minimum of CLB, everybody will get an ITA. This is. Wow, this is something which is just a shocking news, good news. Congratulations to all the international students and temporary work purpose holders. So basically what it is, like intake cap. So Stream A, 20,000 applications who are currently in Canada with CLB level 4 and have 1 year work experience will be eligible to apply for this. And there's also a Stream B for the jobs which I haven't checked in. So 50,000 international students and work permit holders who are here in Canada as temporary resident with 1 year work experience, CLB 4, will get the PR. Congratulations. This is great news. This is great news to, wow, that is, just for you guys to understand what just happened. This is an update from IRCC. What it says that students, temporary workers who are in Canada, international graduates and work permit holders who have 1 year of work experience and have a CLB level 4, which is a minimum level of English, 50,000 will additional 50,000. This is in previously there were about 50,000 CEC were issued, and this is another 50,000. So this is great news. This is great news. Yeah. So guys, this is fantastic news. Congratulations. So basically every 50,000 people who are currently here in Canada with 1 year work experience will be getting. So let me just, I haven't had the time to check in the details, but I think I will check in. Okay, so let's get back to your question. Aryan here. Aryan, are you here?